How does the moon affect the Earth's tide? Interesting facts. Welcome to InfoTalks. We're here to teach you about the causes of tides. As we all know, the Earth's ocean comprises 7% salt water, 5% fresh water, and 92% what we call dead or inactive water. So how does the moon affect the Earth's tide? Well, this is where things get interesting because what we see as a lack of tidal influence on an ordinary day actually has a huge impact on our oceans when it comes to important events such as storm surges. In this video, we'll give you some examples of how a low or high lunar tide can have major consequences in extreme weather occurrences. The moon and tides are a fascinating topic. They are here to teach us about the world around us. We all know that the moon affects tides, but what else does it do? Let's take a look at how the moon affects tides. The biggest thing is that it makes the ocean literally go up and down because of its gravitational pull on Earth. As we might expect, in some places, like Florida and California, the tide goes up and down every day. But if you live in other places, like Australia or South America, it might only happen once a month or even less frequently than that. And this is because of the way our planet is oriented relative to the sun. Define a tide. When you're talking about tides, you can think of it as a force or change in the weather. Tides are an important part of oceanography, and understanding how they work is key to understanding the weather. The sun's energy is balanced out by the moon and other bodies, like the Earth, that make up our universe. That balance is called tidal friction. The tide causes water levels to rise and fall because of these interactions with the Earth. Some interesting facts about tides. A tidal wave is made up of a high, steep and short wall of water. Tides are created by the gravitational forces of the moon and the sun. The gravitational force of Earth towards the moon causes the water on Earth to bulge slightly away from its surface. This bulge creates a temporary reservoir of water that then empties into the ocean. In a day, tides can change pretty quickly. This is due to the shape of the Earth and ocean currents. How does the moon affect the Earth's tide? Tidal forces are a powerful force in the ocean. The Earth and Moon have natural rhythms that they follow. Our planet's crust floats around on an ocean of molten rock, and the gravitational pull between these plates is what generates the tides. The moon also has its own tidal rhythm, which drives the water in our oceans around our planet much like a tide pool. Some people claim that this tidal rhythm is responsible for weather patterns on Earth, such as El Niño events. The moon affects the Earth's tides by influencing ocean currents, causing tidal bows, and changing the shape of the Earth. The planet's tilt also changes how much water is pulled towards the equator and away from the poles. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned for more such content.